Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that you're probably struggling with a lot because you clicked this video. In today's video, you're going to learn exactly how to use hashtags strategically in a way that will help you grow your account. Now, you can use hashtags on Instagram, Facebook. Now, because Instagram's algorithm is based on the hashtags you use, hashtags are the most effective on Instagram. So on Instagram, you can use 30 hashtags on your posts and 10 to 11 hashtags on your stories. And if you want to learn more about the stories section, you can click on the video that's appearing on the screen right now so that you can learn exactly how to use stories strategic. Now, for you to actually use hashtags, you need to think of them as keywords. These keywords will help you rank for whatever keywords you're trying to rank for. So that means if you're a social media manager and you're trying to rank for Facebook business page, let's say, that's your keyword. That's the hashtag you might be using. Now, for you to be able to work this out, I need you to open up an Excel sheet. In this Excel sheet, you're going to write out around 10 themes around the content you create on Instagram. My themes are mindset, motivation, content marketing, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and so on. So these different groups will have different hashtags. And now you have 30, right? For you to be able to use them strategically, you need to see the search pool that you have the hashtag in. So for example, if you go to hashtag love, you have millions and millions of posts there, which means that your post will not appear there if you have a small account. Now, for you to be able to use hashtags in the right way, you need to separate them into a group like this, a group like this, a group like this, and a group like this. This will give you 25 hashtags. The details of these hashtags can be picked up in the Instagram guide that I've created in the description box below. So if you want, go in and take that Instagram guide and use it for your own benefit. It is 100% strategic, and you can use the guide to grow your account organically and in the right way. The reason why you have to separate hashtags into separate groups based on search volume is because you need to be ranking for the lowest search volume first. So this means that you need to make sure that your content will be shown at the top posts for the groups that are the smallest search volume. So if you pick the group of 1,000 to 5,000 search volume, that means that in these hashtags, your post should appear number one if you're doing the work correctly. In the Excel sheet, we have the themes written out. Then you need to write down the keywords that you want to rank for. So for example, the theme Facebook, you might be wanting to rank for Facebook business page, Facebook for small businesses, Facebook in general, and so on. Every single keyword idea that comes to your mind, just dump it into that Excel sheet. The reason why I'm telling you dump every single keyword that comes to mind is because you're going to remove the ones that don't matter. What that means is you're going to remove the ones that you cannot rank for. Because when you start out brainstorming, you're going to start out with the general ones, and then you get more specific and you get the ones that you really need to use. The next step is open up your Instagram application and go into the Explore page and in the search bar, search for the keywords that you've just placed. And then go back to the Excel sheet, and every single hashtag you get, you put down the hashtag search number. While you're doing this, you need to pay attention that some hashtags will appear banned and you won't be able to use them. So just delete those ones completely from your Excel sheet because you're not going to be using them. Or if you want, put them in a banned section so that when you do control find, you will see that you've already used this and it's already banned, so you won't be doing the same work over and over. So now that you've done that, you need to choose the 30 hashtags you're going to use. Now, you could use 25 to 30, you could use 10, you could use 5, it doesn't matter. You need to decide how many you want to use. The more the better. You're going to be found on different hashtags. It doesn't matter how many you use. So if you go on the internet and you look through hashtag videos, a lot of people say that you shouldn't be using 30, you should be using only 25 because Instagram thinks it's spammy or whatever. There's no proof to that. I actually do research about Instagram and the details of Instagram on a daily, and there's no proof of that. So you can use 30 hashtags, use them all to make sure that your content is ranked. Next, look into the posts that you're seeing and see what kind of content you should be creating. So sometimes when you go into a hashtag, you see the top 9 posts are, let's say, they're all quote posts. And you go through the feed and you also see that they are all posts of quotes. Instead of having just a quote directly on the screen, you can put a quote as a flat lay with like flowers and, you know, a pen and whatever. And that will make it stand out on the feed of Instagram. So that way you're going to be ranking higher, because when someone goes on to that particular hashtag, they're going to be seeing all these same kind of quote pictures, but yours is going to stand out because it's a little bit different. Now, if you're liking this video, please do click the like button at the bottom of the page and subscribe and hit the bell icon as well, and leave a comment in the section below and let me know what topics you want me to talk about so that I can create more content relevant to your problems. Knowing that you have several groups that you should be focusing on in terms of search volume for your hashtags, there's going to be some hashtags that you've brainstormed that are 1 million and above. These hashtags, you can take them and use them in your Instagram stories. That way you could rank on Instagram stories for these hashtags because there really isn't a search pool for Instagram stories, so you could rank on those there, and you can rank on the ones that are more specific on the posts in your post section on your feed. If you found this video helpful, I would love to connect with you on Instagram, so go on Instagram and follow me at Socialize that, and we can start a one-on-one conversation to go into more depth about this topic. Don't forget to go into the description and pick up the Instagram guide so that you can learn more about Instagram hashtags and Instagram SEO, which is search engine optimization, and how you should be using your captions and so on in the guide. I'll see you in the next video.